Hello student, nice to meet you again. How are you today? I hope all of you are fine. Welcome to my channel, Mr. Wardana, and my name is Mr. Agus. This is a mathematics learning video. The purpose of this lesson is making you understand about measurement and the kind of measurement. Before I continue the lesson, please support me by subscribe this channel. It will help me to make mathematics learning video more and more. Don't forget to share this video to your friend. Okay, let's continue to the topic. So, our topic today is about measurement for grade 5. This is my something new for you. You have to know the kind of measurement are there in your daily life. For you who think this is something new and don't know about measurement yet, you have to listen carefully and pay attention to this video. If you have question, you can write your question in the comment column. Okay, let's start to the topic. Kind of measurement. In this video, I will explain you 4 kinds of measurement. The first one is measurement of length. The second one is measurement of weight. The third one is measurement of area. And the last one is measurement of capacity. You have to know the 4 of measurement are there in this video. Let's start from the first one. Measurement of length. So, if you want to measure small length, as usual we use millimeter or centimeter. But if you want to measure the large length, like distance, we use kilometer or meter as usual. So you already know kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter in your daily life. But can you know the relation around them? If you have 1 kilometer, what is 1 kilometer when you convert into meter? What is 100 centimeter when you convert to meters, and so on? That is the topic today. So, if you move down to the lower stair, you have to multiply by 10. Every 1 step moved down, you have to multiply the measure by 10. For example, if we have 1 kilometer, if you want to change 1 kilometer into hectometer, you have to multiply 1 kilometer by 10. So 1 kilometer equal to 10 kilometer. And if you have 1 kilometer and would like to change it into meter, you have to multiply by 1000, because you have to multiply by 10 and by 10 again and by 10 again. So the total is multiplied by 1000. That's why 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters. Okay, this is the other equivalent measurement. Like I told you before, 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters. So if we have 2 kilometers, you can get 2000 meters. 15 meter, if changed into centimeter, you will get 1500 centimeters. 5 hectometers equal to 500 meters. Because you move down 2 times to arrive at meters from hectometers. And 7 decameters equal to 7000 centimeters. Because from decameters, you have to move down until centimeter, you have to multiply 7 decameter by 1000. Do you understand? In other words, if you move up one step from the other measurement, you have to divide it, the measure, by 10. Like this one. From millimeter to centimeter, you have to divide it by 10. From hectometer to kilometer, you have to divide it by 10. Every one step move up to the next measure, you have to divide it by 10. So, if you have 1000 meters and would like to change it into decameter, you have to divide it 1 meter divided by 10. So, the answer is 0.1 decameter. Let's check the example. Like this. If we have 600 meters and would like to change it into hectometers, it will be 6 hectometers. Because you move up 2 steps from meters to hectometers. If you have 750 centimeters and would like to change it into decimeter, you have to move up 1 step from centimeter to decimeter. So you have to divide it 750 by 10 and you will get 75 decimeters. And if you have 500 millimeters and change it into meters, you have to move up 3 steps from millimeters to meters. So that you have to divide it 500 millimeters by 1000. So the answer is 0.5 meters. And if you want to convert 780 decameter to be kilometer, you have to divide it by 100 and then you will get 7.8 because you move up 2 steps from decameter to kilometer. And from 800 decimeter convert into decameter, you know we move up to step from decimeter to decameter. That means you have to divide it 800 decimeter by 100. So you will get 8 decameter. Do you understand? Okay, let's continue. Okay, the second one is about measurement of weight. The measurement of weight is similar like measurement of length, but in the last word you have to change meters by gram. So the measurement of weight starts from kilogram, hectogram, decagram, gram, decigram, centigram, and milligram. The way is to get the answer when you want to convert a measurement to the other measurement is similar like measurement of length. So, if you move down one step from the other measurement into the other measurement, you have to multiply the measure by 10. So, if you move down from kilogram into hectogram, you have to multiply by 10. If you want to move down from hectogram to decagram, multiply by 10. Do same thing for every one step move down. Yeah. Let's check an example. If we have 1 kilogram, you will get 1000 grams. Why? Because from kilogram to gram, you will move down 3 steps to arrive at gram. So you have to multiply 1 kilogram by 10 and by 10 and by 10, or you can say multiply 1 kilogram by 1000. So you got 1000 grams. If you know 1 kilogram equal to 1000 grams, so that you will know 2 kilogram equal to 2000 grams. And then the next example, we have 25 grams. 25 grams convert into centigram. You know you have to move down 2 steps from gram to centigram. So you have to multiply 25 by 100. So 25 grams equal to 2500 centigram. And then for hectogram to gram, for hectogram to gram, you have to move down 2 steps. So 52 hectogram multiplied by 100, you will get 5200 grams. Similar like the last example, if we have 18 decagram, convert into centigram, you have to move down 3 steps from decagram to centigram. So that you have to multiply 8 by 1000 and you will get 8000 centigram. And if you want to change from the centigram to decigram or gram, you have to divide the measure by 10. But before we continue to and then we have the other measurement of weight. We know 1 ton equal to 1000 kilogram. 1 quintal equal to 100 kilogram. And then 1 ton equal to 20 quintals. This is the measurement of weight also, especially to measure heavy item or heavy unit. Okay, if we want to convert the measurement of weight from milligram, for example, to the centigram, decigram, or gram, you have to move up 1 step and divide it by 10. Similar like measurement of the length. So if you want to move 1 step, you have to divide it by 10. Move 1 step again and divide it by 10 again. Move 1 step again, divide it by 10 again. And do like that always when you change the measurement and move up to 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, or the others. And for example, if we have 8000 grams and would like to change it into hectogram, you know from gram to hectogram you have to move up 2 steps. So you have to divide it 8,000 grams by 100. So you will get 80 hectograms. 750 centigram convert into decigram. You know, from centigram to decigram, you have to move up 1 step. And then you have to divide it 750 centigram by 10. So you will get 75 decigram. If you have 30 milligram and would like to change it into gram, you have to move up 3 steps from milligram to gram. So 30 milligram equal to 0.03 gram. Similar like before, if you have 560 decagram and would like to change it into kilogram, you know you have to move up 2 steps from decagram to kilogram. So the answer is 50.6 kilogram. And the last example is 80 decigram. And would like to change it into decagram, and you have to divide it by 100. Because from decigram to decagram, you have to move up 2 steps. And then we get 0.8 decagram. And then, similar like before, you have to know 1,000 kilogram changed into ton, you will get 1 because 1 ton equal to 1,000 kilogram. 100 quintal equal to 10 tons, and 500 kilogram equal to 5 quintals. This is additional knowledge for you. Yeah, and ton and quintal usually used for measure heavy weight. The third one is about measurement of area. Similar like measurement of length, we use kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter until millimeter also in this measurement. But we get to the power of 2 in every measurement. So you can say square of kilometer, square of hectometer, square of decameter, square of meter, square of decimeter, square of centimeter, and square of millimeter. There is something different with the measurement of the length, because in every one move down to the other measurement, you have to multiply by 100, not by 10, because we have to the power 2 in this measurement. So in every one step move down to the other measurement, you have to multiply by 100. From square of hectometer to square of decameter, you have to multiply by 100 also. So, for example, if we have square of 1 kilometer, if we would like to change it into square of hectometer, you have to move down 1 step from square of kilometer into square of hectometer, so that you have to multiply 1 square of kilometer by 100, so you will get 100 square of hectometer. Similar like the first example. The second example, if you have 1 square of decameter convert into square of meter, you have to check You know, from decameter into meter, you have to move down one step. That means you have to multiply by 100. So one square of decameter multiplied by 100 equal to 100 square of meters. And then, if you have 1 square of meter, convert into square of centimeter, you know from square of meter into square of centimeter, you have to move down two steps. Okay, move down 2 steps. So that you have to multiply 1 square of meter by 100 and 100. So the answer is 10,000 square of centimeter. Be careful. If you want to measure a length or measure area, the difference is about with the power. If you get the measurement has degree of 2, that means you got measurement of the area. But if you got the measurement without degree, it means you have measurement of length. Similar like before, if you move up to the other measurement, you have to divide it by 100. So, if you would like to change the measure from square of millimeter into square of centimeter, you have to divide it by 100. Similar like before, if you want to change from square of centimeter to square of decimeter, you have to divide it by 100 also. Every one move up, every one step move up from the other measurement, you have to divide it by 100. Let's check the example. So the example is, if you have 1000 square of centimeter and would like to change it into square of meter, you know from square of centimeter, you have to move up 2 steps to arrive at square of meter. So you have to divide it 1000 square of centimeter by 100 and 100. So you have to divide it 1000 by 10,000, and the answer is 0.1 square of meter. And for the other example, if you have 2,500 square of meter and would like to change it into square of decameter, you have to divide it by 100. So you will get 25 square of decameter. And the last example, if you have 6 square of hectometer and would like to change this into square of kilometer, you have to divide it 6 by 100, so you will get 0.06 square of kilometer. Similar like measurement of weight, we have the other measurement to measure the area, not only this one. We have hectare and acre. 1 hectare equal to 100 acres, and 1 acre equal to 1 square of decameter. Remember this one. This is important for you. The last one is measurement of capacity. So the measurement of capacity is like this. It's look like same like measurement of length and measurement of the area, but the difference between around them is about their degree. If you talk about measurement of capacity, the degree in every measurement is 3. So you have to say cubic of kilometer, cubic of hectometer, cubic of decameter, cubic of meters, cubic of decimeter, cubic of centimeter, and cubic of millimeter. And the way to get the answer, if you want to convert the other measurement to the other measurement again, is different also. In every single one move down from the other measurement, you have to multiply by 1000, not 10 or not 100, because the degree of measurement of capacity is 3. So in every one move down from the other measurement, you have to multiply by 1000. From cubic of hectometer into cubic of decameter, you have to multiply by 1000 also. From cubic of centimeter into cubic of millimeter, you have to multiply by 1000 again. So in every single one step moved on from the other measurement, you have to multiply by 1000. And then if you want to convert from 1 cubic of meter into cubic of centimeter, you have to move down 2 steps from cubic of meter into cubic of centimeter. So that you have to multiply by 1000 and 1000. So 1 cubic of meter equal to 1 million cubic of centimeter. Let's check if you want to change the measurement into the other measurement, like cubic of millimeter into cubic of centimeter. If you want to move up 1 step from the other measurement, you have to divide the measure by 1000. And for every single one move up from the other measurement, you have to divide it by 1000. So that if you have 1000 cubic of centimeter and would like to change it into cubic of decimeter, you know we have to move up 1 step from cubic of centimeter into cubic of decimeter. So that you have to divide the measure by 1000 and you will get 1 cubic of decimeter. And the other example again. If you want to change 25,000 cubic of meter into cubic of decameter, you have to move up 1 step from cubic of meter into cubic of decameter. So you have to divide 25,000 by 1000. So you will get 25 cubic of decameter. And for the last example, if you have 6 cubic of hectometer and would like to change it into cubic of kilometer, you have to divide it by 1000. So you will get 0.006 cubic of kilometer. But in some time, you will listen about liter or milliliter and cc. I will explain you about the relation around liter, milliliter, cc and square cubic of millimeter. So 1 liter equal to 100 cubic of decimeter, and 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. If you got 1 cc equal to 1000 cubic of millimeter, and 1 cc equal to 0.001 liter. Do you understand? Okay, that's all my explanation about measurement. I hope you understand about my topic that I already explained to you. Please forgive me when I make a mistake during my explanation about measurement. And I would like to say thank you for your attention, and see you again with me in the mathematics learning video. Have a nice day and bye.